Her number vanished. Not by accident, by dare. Her friends had laughed about it. Delete his number for a week, see if he even notices. They said it over wine, half joking, half venom. And she did it. 3 days later, I got a call. Unknown number. Her voice cracked with panic. "Why are movers at our house?" I watched the boxes being sealed. I watched strangers dismantle the walls we built together. I let her voice tremble through the phone. Then I said, quietly, "Wrong number, and wrong house now," and I hung up. But the truth didn't start there. It started long before, in the silence between messages, the way she began to smile at ghosts in her phone. It began with distance, invisible, but sharp enough to bleed. She started answering texts with half words, kisses with sighs. There was always something urgent, something later. At first I thought it was exhaustion, work, life. But love doesn't fade that cleanly. It corrodes. The night I found her deleting messages at 2 a.m., she said, "It's nothing, just memes." Memes don't make you shake. Memes don't make you delete the moment someone enters the room. She began locking her phone, taking it to the bathroom, sleeping with it under her pillow like a weapon. I watched it all, calmly, because silence is more lethal than confrontation. Silence listens. I started tracing patterns. Every girl's night out ended at the same bar. Every late text had a different excuse, but the same timestamp. And one night, when she thought I was asleep, I heard her whisper, "I miss you too." She didn't say my name. That was the moment I stopped loving her the way I used to. I loved her the way a surgeon loves a tumor he's about to remove, with precision. I began planning quietly. Bank accounts separated, passwords changed, legal documents pre-signed and dated. When she left for her weekend retreat, I called a moving company, told them to pack everything with my name on it and nothing else. She thought she was testing my attention. I was testing her absence. Day 3 of her little game, she finally called. Unknown number. Breathless. "Why are movers at our house? Where are my things?" Her voice cracked into a pitch I hadn't heard in years. The sound of someone realizing the ground beneath them isn't real. I watched one of the movers tape a box labeled hers. I said, "You wanted to see if I'd notice." I did. She stammered something, excuses, half apologies, fragments of panic. But the thing about liars is they always forget their last version of the truth. "I was joking," she said. "It was just a dare." "So was I replied. Because love, once betrayed, becomes its own kind of experiment. And I had run mine to completion. She came home to an empty house, her closet hollow, her drawers stripped bare except for the photo of us on our wedding day, face down. She called again and again. Each time I let it ring. The silence between us had finally manifested into something tangible, nothing. I left her a message, one sentence only. "You wanted to see if I'd notice your absence. I noticed everything." Then I blocked her, everywhere. No shouting, no final argument, just absence. Surgical, absolute, irreversible. People think revenge is an act. It's not. It's a withdrawal. You don't strike back. You remove the privilege of your presence. She called from different numbers for days. I never answered. Then one message slipped through. I made a mistake. I didn't reply. Because some mistakes don't deserve correction. They deserve memory. Now, my nights are quiet. Too quiet sometimes. But peace, like revenge, demands sacrifice. She wanted to see if I'd notice her missing. I did. And I made sure she noticed me missing more. Love taught me patience. Her betrayal taught me precision.